I was thinking about this weekend and in the past week basically how creative energy works, or at least for me, because I noticed that sometimes I get into a flow type of a state when I can just catch up 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10. I'm not joking, like 10, 12 artworks easily, and I'm in the flow. I'm just really in it. I have so many ideas and such mental clarity, and I'm just somehow in a different state. And that's wonderful. And then I just usually really try to take advantage of it because it doesn't always happen. And I need to be in this kind of special mindset or state. And it's just so joyful and wonderful, and ideas are just coming, and I'm sketching them up, writing down some notes, color ideas. Should it be black and white? Should it be how I want to do it, how it's in my head. And then sometimes, like this past week, I just have zero energy or anything to do this. And then I'm just, sometimes I feel creative, sometimes I really don't. But when I do, then I also sometimes feel really tired. So then I can't do this. Like sometimes I even try, and then no, it's just not going to work. It's not going to happen. So then what I usually do is work on these sketches, because I have the sketches, I have the notes, I still have it in my brain most of the time. Some parts I see in my head, some parts I don't see that far, but usually I have an idea how to continue, or if I want to do a bit of a different format, and then I just do that. And it's really interesting because I can go into different type of flow and I can really, really enjoy it, but I just don't have that spark to sketch up new ones or have these new ideas come out so effortlessly or like just roll out in a smooth way. So I was just observing these different states of being in the creative zone and being in flow. Like it seems like there are these different types of creative flows, and it's very interesting. And I would really like to know how you are with this stuff, or if you're experiencing flow and creative work, or maybe other types of works in a similar way. And to me, it really depends on how tired I am mentally, emotionally. That's a huge one. Like when there's a lot going on around me or inside me, like when I'm working myself through a lot of things, then I have much less, obviously, creative energy left to make new things. But I can still go into working on the ones I already sketched up. And sometimes it's funny how there are these different levels or layers. Like sometimes working with colors seems extremely tiring and exhausting. Sometimes I can't work with colors, and sometimes colors just give me so much joy. And sometimes what brings me the most joy is focusing on black ink line work, like either finishing an artwork that I already colored, because in my process that's the last step, doing the fine outlines when I go back with the black ink rather, and do the outlines. And sometimes I can only do that, and sometimes it's a black and white artwork. Like I used to do a few black and white ones, but not as many, and now I feel more drawn to doing line work and playing with contrasts and spacing, and I can always color them digitally, which is also a nice idea. Like I really like to do that too. It's a different feeling. So I noticed that there are these levels or layers of being able to be in flow and do creative work. And I was just wondering how you are working, how you operate, like if you observed or noticed similar patterns. Are you completely different? I would really like to know, because sometimes I hear somebody else have a great idea and then I try it out and I'm like, wow, this really works, this is awesome. So I would be very interested if you felt like leaving it in the comments, and I'll get back to you for sure. So this was my little observation this weekend and this past week, and I was just watching how it was going. So on that note, I will wish you a wonderful day or night, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.